Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into your daily read for Saturday. Hope you're doing well out there. Do remember to book a personal reading with myself. Everything is down below in the description box. Should have got a little bit more prepared, but let's do some shuffling and see what this day has in store for us. Pulling right from the middle, we have the Judgment card and the Queen of Wands. It feels like a Saturday where you're going to feel judgment taking place for the better and for the worse. As if it's being aimed towards yourself, in a personal way, but other people might be a little too judgy. You might be judging one, if not multiple other aspects of your life a little bit too much, but you're feeling passionate in one, if not multiple ways. And this is coming through in a very releasing, relieving kind of way. It may help you achieve and receive as well, okay? I just heard the word abundance. But I do feel like there's comfort taking a highlight from the past and maybe currently when it comes to an animal or two, or maybe when it comes to a habit or two in a positive sense, maybe a person or an environment. But I do sense that you need to remember how inspirational you truly are. If we take a look at all these candles coming through as the light for each individual soul that is assisted by your way of being, by how far you've come and maybe your work for some. But I do feel like there's going to be a focus on somebody that you shouldn't trust as I'm being pushed to adjust my snake nose ring, feeling like there's going to be a slithering kind of I'm hearing unhealthy way about them, and there's somebody that you might already know, or maybe being informed for the first time, maybe feeling it out intuitively. They don't have your back, okay? Some of which is at work. This could be at home. It could be somebody else in your life otherwise, naturally. But what you have in the palm of your hand is what I'm getting, is feeling very rewarding. It's feeling very satisfying as I'm being drawn to the fire in her palm here. A sense of control in regards to, for some, a gift changing and growing. Could be in regards to making money, working on your business for some. It could be maybe a connection. I know that kind of sounds bad, but a little bit of control within a connection is not a bad thing. I do feel as if you're needing to adjust yourself, or maybe move to a different environment when you're not feeling comfortable. But people are going to be thinking about you in a positive light throughout the stay at a distance is now what I'm getting. So maybe if you have a right ear ringing, that's why. That could also, I learned this morning, speak upon a spiritual awakening or development that you're going through. But certain stresses that you deal with in your life, whether it's due to your spirituality, being empathic, I always mention those two first because I deal with them a lot. But this could be work related, it could be financial matters, people in your life, or one in particular. Maybe it's habitual for some, and it doesn't have to just be one of which. But this Saturday definitely highlights what you go through and what can you individually do in a strategic way to minimize that. If it's some of which or all of which is out of your control, then so be it. But I guarantee at least some of which you can take the wheel of your ship, is what I'm hearing, the steering wheel, and just shift forward in a more strategic manner, and just do what you have to do. But it feels like you're also going to remember when you closed out a situation for whatever reason, and this may feel annoying, but I sense it will be somewhat helpful either way. But the Wheel of Fortune, very, very nice. Some of which in a very or a slightly chaotic situation, or one with bad energy, you're seeing the wheel churn in your favor, right? Feels very work related, but I do feel like you're going to either way see the wheel churning in your favor throughout this day, progression coming to be. And a risk for the future is going to be highlighted for you, whether you're aware this is going to happen or not for you in your life. And I sense that Spirit saying it's not all about playing it 100%, 1,000% safe, right? Of course, trust your intuition in regards to it and everything in general. But at times a little risk here and there could benefit you greater than you even know, or maybe how you expect. But I feel like you're going to remember how rewarded you're meant to be in the future, as I almost knocked that down. It's this feeling of you needing to be delicate throughout this day, strategic, maybe a little bit cautious because you're spiritually messed with, or because of what you're wrapped up with, what could happen. But it just feels as if there's certain emotional people in your midst, or maybe energetically connected to you, or both. But it feels like regardless, this shouldn't be yours to carry. So if you're empathic, cleanse your energy, and if need be, if you can, step away. But it may remind you of the importance of selecting strategically who and what you associate yourself with. Okay, it doesn't have to be naturally a connection that you stay connected to or begin moving forward, but it could be, say a conversation at work, or via the phone, right? Or the internet. You just need to be strategic because your energy is valuable. But the day shows you evidence that things are working out for you, and I feel like you're going to learn more about what you can do to further that, right? To have things head more in a beneficial direction, a more comfortable direction. And I feel like this day will highlight the benefit of music in one, if not multiple ways, and how your mind is a great tool where the ideas will pop up left and right, and sometimes it's a gift, a blessing from spirit. But I do sense that it's a day where you need to remember that it's okay to feel affected and maybe a bit overwhelmed with all that you have going on, as it's showing me the Five of Swords again. I wouldn't be surprised, as my voice shakes a little bit, if this Saturday shows you evidence that you're meant to change a ton moving forward, in some of which might be already within your awareness, and you might be gaining full or partial awareness throughout this day and moving forward. But I also sense there's a bit of a highlighting, a focus throughout the Saturday on you having the ability, and that growing for you, to go with the flow, to not force it, to see things fall into place easier than they once did, and in different ways. But I want to say that some of which might be pushed to dance throughout this day by a spirit or two. Maybe it doesn't have to be spiritually guided, but I feel like for the majority it will be. And this is because you need to enjoy yourself more. You need a bit of, not a full release. You need to express yourself, okay? More so, or in general. But it feels like a very interesting Saturday where it speaks upon the past currently, and more so your bright future, okay? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light, and we'll talk again soon.